I don't know what is caustic inside cola, but holy cow!
Ugh, don't you hate it when your jewelry gets tarnished or just doesn't fit?
How many times has your costume jewelry left a green ring around your finger? And I mean, can we count the times that you've struggled to clasp on a bracelet by yourself? So for this episode, we're gonna test out jewelry hacks, like can you really clean your jewelry with Coca-Cola? And an interesting way that doctors in the ER are able to remove a ring that's stuck on your finger. So come with me, let's get it together. Now we're just gonna pour some cola right into the pan. This is a little misleading because it's bubbling, but I don't know if it's because it's just effervescent or because it's hot. All right, we're going in. Now, the internet is a little bit elusive about how long it should be in there for, but I'm just gonna use my better judgment and say 3 to 5 minutes. Let's pull it out. It's been about 3-4 minutes. Oh my God, I can't, I don't know what is caustic inside cola, but holy cow. Look at that. That is incredible. I seriously had my doubts about this one. I thought it was an internet urban legend, but I mean, these results kind of speak for themselves. I was really wrong on this one. We all know that silver jewelry can look old and tarnished over time, and the most common reason for this is unavoidable. That's because it's air. But why is this happening in the first place? The tarnish is actually developing as a chemical reaction when silver combines with sulfur and it creates silver sulfide, and that's what darkens the surface of your silver jewelry. Well, geek out with us because we're gonna show you how to reverse this chemical reaction, all with things that you already have at home. All you need is a little bit of aluminum foil, a cup of boiling hot water, a tablespoon of baking soda, and a bowl. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna line the bottom of your bowl with some aluminum foil. Next, you want to add about a tablespoon of baking soda to the boiling hot water. It's almost like Alka-Seltzer. Next, you're going to place the piece of silver jewelry in the dish, and you want to make sure that it's touching the aluminum foil. Now, that is essential to make sure that this reaction works. Pour that solution of water and baking soda right into the bowl. Now you want to let it sit for about 10 minutes or so. Look at those little bubbles go. Now during this electrochemical reaction, the silver sulfide atoms are transferring from the jewelry to the aluminum. Isn't that insane? Pretty crazy, right? All right, it's been about 10 minutes, so let's see what we have. All right. This looks so good. And we didn't have to do any of the heavy scrubbing. We basically let science do it for us. One of the most helpless feelings of all, and maybe you can agree with me here, is trying to remove a ring that's stuck on your swollen finger. The trick to removing it is super simple. All you need is dental floss. In fact, doctors in emergency rooms do this all the time. Now with your palm facing up, you want to thread the dental floss underneath the ring. It's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze here, but you're going to be able to get it through. Now, going in a circular motion, you want to wind the floss down the length of your finger. And you really want to focus on the area around your knuckle because that's the area that you're probably getting hung up on. That's the area that's the most swollen. What this step is doing, it's compressing the swollen tissue to give your ring enough wiggle room to be able to get out. Now, when you get to the end, you want to try to loop it around the last loop here just to secure it into place. Now here comes the fun part. You want to go back to this piece of floss near your palm and you're going to start to unwind. As you roll the floss back down your finger, the ring is going to start moving with it until you can slip it off easily. And voila! If you're still stuck but you loosened it a little bit, what you want to do is you want to start winding that floss around right where the ring is left off. And after a few attempts, you should be able to get the ring off your finger altogether.
Is this you fumbling to clasp on a bracelet by yourself?
We've all been there. Well, we're gonna show you a really easy trick that is sort of shocking that it hasn't become common knowledge sooner, but basically you're gonna be able to clasp on your own bracelet by yourself, and all you need is a paper clip. Let me show you how. The first thing you're gonna do is unfold the clip into an S shape. Next, you're gonna hook one of the ends here through the paper clip. Now with your palm facing up, you wanna hold the end of that paper clip in your bracelet hand. You want to bring the bracelet around your wrist, open up the clasp, and that's it. Then you just remove the paper clip. See, you didn't have to get all bent out of shape. Just leave that to the paper clip. Nothing quite screams, I only spent $4.99 on this ring, much like a dark green stain on your finger at the end of the day. When a ring turns your finger green, it's usually because of a chemical reaction that happens between the acids of your skin and the metal of the ring. So one way to keep that from happening is to keep that metal from actually touching your skin. The easiest solution is just to coat those spaces with clear nail polish. Let me show you how. It's so simple. All you do is you coat the inside with that clear polish. You typically only need to do this with your costume jewelry because your real jewelry should not be staining your fingers. If they do, then I don't know, you're gonna have to have a chat with your jeweler. You wanna do 2 full coats. The same goes for your earrings. And any part back here that's gonna be touching your ears, you wanna coat with 2 coats of clear nail polish. And that's it. Once you let it dry, you can pop on all of your jewelry without any fear that your skin is going to turn green, but just keep in mind that nail polish does wear after some time, so you'll want to redo the process every month or 2. Okay, it's really hard when you can't. I love this next trick for when you have a necklace that maybe doesn't hit you in the right place depending on the top that you're wearing and you want to elongate it a little bit. It's super easy to fix, and all you need is to dig into your jewelry box. So all you want to do is you want to lay your jewelry flat. You want to try to keep it in the same color family too. So if you have a gold necklace, you might want to go for a gold bracelet. The same thing with silver. You want to grab the jump ring of the bracelet and the clasp of the necklace and put it together. Then you just put it on. And that's it. Look how many more inches we've gained just from adding this bracelet. You can barely tell, and if anything, it's even more decorative in the back because of the bracelet. Pretty cool, right? We all have cheap rhinestone jewelry that's usually in the bottom of our jewelry box. We don't wear it all the time because it tends to look so formal, but a really fun way to make it fresh and exciting and brand new is to paint the rhinestones with just a little bit of nail polish. Now, what I love about this project is that you can get as creative as you'd like. So pick up some nail polish in some complementary colors, and then all you need is a toothpick. So you wanna dip the toothpick inside the nail polish. Then you go in and you start painting the little rhinestones. This feels like paint by numbers. It's so therapeutic. I think this looks so cool. And that's it. Can you think of an easier way to give your necklace a brand new life? I don't think so. That was so much fun. We hope that we helped you maximize and expand your jewelry wardrobe. And we're gonna leave you here with some tips on how to match your necklace to your neckline. But until next time, I'm Anna Souza, and we'll catch you in the next episode.